You mentioned that the FDA and CDC made this decision about the Johnson & Johnson vaccine out of an abundance of caution. That was certainly one of the talking points for public health officials today. I put together a slide that shows some of the relative risk of a blood clot potentially from the Johnson & Johnson vaccine versus other things, and was wondering if you could walk us through that.
Yeah, so cerebral venous sinus thrombosis is not something that is new. It's been around. It can happen. As we talked about, it tends to happen more in women than in men. But if you were to look at the general population, what would be the chances of somebody coming down with a case of CVST? And if you look at this, the general population is about 0.5 per 100,000 per year. Actually, if you were to come down with COVID-19, the relative risk there is 4.5 to 20 per 100,000 cases of COVID-19. Obviously, in women who are pregnant, there is a hypercoagulable state associated with that. And again, we see about 10 to 12 per 100,000 deliveries can develop CVST. Oral contraceptives are well known to cause a hypercoagulable state, and we can see a wide range of increased risk there at 2.7 to 40 people per 100,000. And so what we're looking at here when we're talking about 6.8 million doses given and 6 individuals coming down with cerebral venous sinus thrombosis, we're looking at potentially 0.09 people per 100,000 vaccines given. If you're looking at about 1 in a million. Another way of looking at this, Kyle, is about 115 million people every day get into automobiles and travel. And of those 115 million people, 16,000 of them get into some sort of a car accident or fender bender. And unfortunately, every single day, 100 people die in automobile accidents. So if you look at those numbers, that's also about a 1 in a million chance, maybe slightly less. Very similar to the chances that we're talking about here with the Johnson & Johnson vaccine.